Passion fruit, passion fruit, passion fruit is falling apart. Passion fruit, passion fruit, 'cause we're falling apart. Passion fruit, passion fruit. Was that intro too long? Well, the song is called Passion Fruit, and it made sense in my head. I needed a song about food. Well, food, it's not about food, but food is the title. And I thought it'd be a nice piano piece. The song is by Drake. Drake's a Canadian artist. I also have a good friend named Drake. It was his birthday this week, so happy birthday Drake. You know, passion fruit. I've never had a passion fruit, I think specifically. I think I've had passion fruit flavored things, but I don't think I've ever specifically been like, this is a passion fruit. I'm gonna eat this passion fruit. I don't think that's happened to me. Not yet, at least. Not in this current life that I'm living. The current trajectory of my days. I haven't had a passion fruit, but I hope to have one someday. Over here, I drew an apple. This week, we're talking about food. Oh yeah, F-O-O-D. It's got that ooh in the middle, so you know you gotta put that emphasis on it. Food. We all love food. You love food, I love food. Some people have food aversion, some people have food that they don't like. But I think everybody has some foods that they like. But right now we're just speaking in generals. It's food day here on QuaranTV. Hello everyone. Happy birthday. That's my name. Today, we're talking about food. Would you like that, audience? I had a feeling you'd like that. So why don't we dive a little deeper? Why don't we get in the shallow end of food? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Over here, I drew an apple. That's food. And it's foreshadowing. Keep apples in your mind. We humans need food to live. I feel like that's pretty obvious, but it's good to state the facts. Food has cultural connection as well. All peoples of all nations, of all creeds, of all sexes, of all genders, of all colors have food that culturally is connected to their people, their roots. Food has power. It has influence, and oh, it's delicious. Who doesn't love a good tiramisu, a zipoli, cannoli, pasti, rigatoni, what's the creme brulee? All delicious. All I want them. I got a sweet tooth. Happy birthday's got a sweet tooth. I like the Italian dessert spectrum. There's just a little thing about me, if you needed to know. But even that, to say that, Italian food has its own connotation. Same with Ethiopian food, Chinese food, Japanese food, Korean food, American food. Giving food an adjective or a descriptor before food, you can envision what I'm talking about. You envision the tastes, the smells, the sensations, the mall cafeteria-like building structure. You can imagine these things in your mind. You and your mom are going to Foot Locker. You're going to school tomorrow. It's the first day of school. She wants to get you some new Nikes. But you're like, I want to go to Sapporo. I want a big piece of pizza. And you go, then you wander over to FYE, and you look at all the CDs with the parental advisory stickers. And there's that System of a Down CD that says, steal this album. And you're like, should I do it? But then you smell that Sapporo pizza, and that brings you back. It's hot in here. I'm sweating. Does this affect my audio? Find out in post. Food is powerful. We all want it. We all seek it. The very nature of the capitalist society is just eating, really, and oil, and colonialism. That's a different rabbit hole, different episode. Food itself has actually become entertainment. Think about food networks, food shows, celebrity chefs, celebrity rappers who become people who do food shows. It's gorgeous, all from the joy of eating. All from the joy of stuffing our faces with calories, just because it tastes so darn good. Holidays. Holidays are connected to food. Think about the different foods you eat on specific holidays. Around Christmas time and holidays that are around Christmas. Non-denominational holidays. There's that whole Thanksgiving thing that has a dark past. In the United States, we have 4th of July. What food is connected with like 4th of July? Ooh, firecracker, like the popsicles. Delicious. Delicious taste of red, blue, and white. It just tastes like manufactured, like you're just drinking dye. You're just eating dye. Iced dye. And isn't that delicious? Oh, I added a dot just now. Let's add a few more. That kind of adds like a little fun. Food. I could think about it all day, and I will. Together, you and I are gonna dissect. We're gonna open up. We're gonna bake some food. So I think we all know where we need to start, and that is definition time. Let's find the word food. Oh yeah, that's right. We're literally gonna define food here. F-O-O-D. 4 letters. Immaculate. Here we go with our people at Merriam-Webster. The definition of food is as such. Food, noun, often attributive. Material consisting essentially of protein, carbohydrate, and fat, used in the body of an organism to sustain growth, repair, and vital processes, and to furnish energy. Also, such foods together with supplementary substances such as minerals, vitamins, and condiments. B. Inorganic substances absorbed by plants in gaseous form or in water solution. 2. Nutrient in solid form. 3. Something that nourishes, sustains, or supplies. Very cool. I think we understand food from that definition, but let's pull out some of them words, don't we? Pull out some of the elements is probably a better way to say it. We got protein, we got carbs, carbohydrates, and fat. These 3 words get thrown around an awful lot, used as mostly marketing terms. Yes, there is actual food science, nutrition science, and things of that nature. People who are much more smarty than I could even aspire to be. But protein, carbohydrates, and fat definitely are used mostly in marketing. When something has lots of protein, good. When something has too much carbs, bad. When something has too much fat, good, depends. Are you like a long distance runner? Then I guess a lot of fats are good. If you're trying to go on some sort of like weirdo other diet, that's a good direction to go in. Diet. Let's get the definition of diet. Diet, noun. 1. A food and drink regularly provided or consumed. B. Habitual nourishment. Interesting one. C. The kind and amount of food prescribed for a person or animal for a special reason. D. A regimen of eating, drinking sparsely so as to reduce one's weight. Interesting. Now we as people might have a diet that's specific. I, for example, happy birthday, am a vegan vegetarian. I don't consume animal flesh. I think it's kind of gross. But that's me personally. Everybody's on their own path. Everybody's on their own journey to diet happiness, to food happiness, because food is much about choice. What you choose to eat, what you choose to venture out to eat is person to person. You may grow up in certain environments where food culture is different. Take, for example, Baltimore. Lots of seafood. You got crabs, and watching people like bash the crabs with the little hammers and like pull apart their leggies and like flipping them over, pouring all the piss and shit out of them, and then eating them at the table. grossed me out. Seafood can very much be attached to the general region in which you live. If you're closer to water, you might have a more rich scene of seafood, or better quality seafood. So diet and food have this sort of dance that they do. Food is obviously much more broad than diet. Diet kind of gets more specific. And there's all kinds of diets out there. I started by detailing my vegetarian veganism. There's also stuff like the carnivore diet, which is deeply insane, where you just eat meat. There's ketogenic diets, which is a high-fat, adequate protein, low-carbohydrate diet that in medicine is used mainly to treat hard-to-control epilepsy in children. Whoa, didn't know that. The diet forces the body to burn fats rather than carbohydrates. Interesting that there's research in using it to help epileptic children. I can support that, very much so. There was the paleo diet. I think that's still kicking around. The paleo diet, Paleolithic diet, caveman diet, or Stone Age diet is a modern diet fad consisting of foods thought to mirror those eaten during the Paleolithic age. Dumb. But hey, who am I to judge? These are just marketing attempts by nutritionists and snake oil salesmen to get you to eat differently and give you some buzzwords that you can say to your friends when you're eating dinner together. You can say protein and they're like, whoa, I know that will make me big and strong. You can say carbs, you're like, oh, don't those make me like fat? Don't carbs make you fat? And it's like fat. Does fat make you fat? Or fat's like energy? Fat's like a good thing? When the truth is that they're all good. Any balanced diet, any quality diet will have a mixture of all of these. It's the excess of certain foods that can cause damage to one's body. There are also people who cannot even consume certain kinds of food. Food allergies. If I was a kid and I had a peanut allergy, I would be sad. I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter so much. Peanut butter is my favorite food. I love peanut butter so much. I literally spoonfuls because it tastes so good. And it's tasted good since I was a kid, and it still tastes good. But there are people who are allergic to peanuts. So their body literally cannot react, cannot process it. And then there's of course food-related diseases, a big one being diabetes. Diabetes is a disease in which your blood glucose or blood sugar levels are too high. Glucose comes from foods you eat. Insulin is a hormone that helps the glucose get into your cells to give them energy. With type 1 diabetes, your body literally does not make insulin. So the body can throw you for some curveballs, especially as it relates to your consumption of food and the foods that you can and cannot eat, or should and should not eat. It's a big old world. And the reason I wanted to bring up diets and proteins, carbs, and fats as these interesting sort of terms that pop up and keep popping up and how they're used in certain contexts. It's good to be aware. It's good to be aware of food marketing as well. When they slap protein on something, it doesn't instantly mean it's good for you. I guess is my main thesis. Thesis with that thought, really. And now to liven things up, let's do my top 5 berries. Top 5 berries. Yeah, top 5 berries. All right, number 5. I'll go straw. Let's go strawberry. They're delicious. Do you eat the whole strawberry? Do you eat the little leafy part with the stem? I do. It's kind of like nice. It's kind of earthy. I like it. It's kind of a crunch at the end of it. It's delicious. I highly suggest you try it sometime. 4. Let's go bloobs. I do like a frozen bloob more than like a regular like room temperature blueberry. So I'm going bloobs. Blues. 3. Is a date a berry? No. Blackberries. Delicious. Blackberries are delicious. I already know what my number 1 is. Are grapes berries? I don't really love grapes, but I'll eat a grape every once in a while. Oh, it's a berry. Let's go grapes. No, you know what? I'll do a controversial thing here. I'm gonna go 3 grapes. I'm gonna go 2, what is it, blackberries. Delicious. And my number 1, oh, it's just too easy. It's cherries. Frozen cherry. It hits the spot. Smoothies, I eat them raw sometimes, put them in a little Shirley Temple, put them in all kinds of drinks. They're just delicious. I just love cherries. Cherries are so good. Taste of Cherries. That's a Abbas Kiarostami movie. So I just a cherry guy. So that's my top 5 berries, and I think that's a good, good section to go on. Oh, I'm just so gosh darn jazzed about food now. I love all these like food personalities. Emerald's like all exciting. Rachel Ray's like super nice. Anthony Bourdain was a master of what he did. Action Bronson, I love him. So I think it'd be fun. What if Happy Birthday tried his own cooking show? How about it? Let's do it together. Cooking show. Let's cut to it. 1, 2, 3. Now you have the little red dot. Okay, that should synchronize us. Welcome to the Happy Birthday Cooking Show. Here we are, I'm your host, Happy Birthday. Brit's on camera, we got an iPhone on camera, and then we got this is my T3i. I got this on camera too, it's got wide angle lens. It's pretty fun, we got production. Production value is very important when you're doing your cooking show. And you know what also is important, audience? Is the apron you choose. My mom got me this apron in college. Let me put it over there. Okay, I feel like Betty Draper. Oh my God. Wow, did that take me aggressively long to put on, but here we are. We're here for the thing. What we're gonna do here today, we're gonna make a little, I alluded to this earlier, an Italian treat. Mwah, an Italian treat. We're making a vegan torta di mele. Torta di mele. Italian apple cake. Anyway, yeah, and this is super simple, so we're just gonna walk through it together. We got all the ingredients right here. The oven's already preheating at 350, and that's what you need to know. Those are the like baseline stuff that you need to know. Okay, oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, we're back to business. This is all tied up. We're gonna get this done. Go down the ingredients list. I'm gonna put the ingredients list right here on the screen. Great. So the first instruction is you preheat the oven. We did that. Let's do a lightly coat oil. Round dish. You know what I'm saying? Buttering it up. Come here. Come a little close. Cooking's peaceful. People don't talk about how peaceful cooking is. It's got great tinny sounds, but it's kind of the music of the cooking. Ooh. Okay, in a large mixing bowl. Whisk. Do we have a whisk? Got it. We got that recently. Bed Bath & Beyond. Shake the camera if it's a yes. Okay. All-purpose all-purpose unbleached flour. This brand, King Arthur. 1 3/4 cups of flour. So the thing is you mix so it's dry ingredients is first, obviously. You come in closer? Come in a little closer. Boom. 1. Oof. Baking powder was invented in the 4th century. Teaspoon. I was like, which one's teaspoon? It's this one. It's a TSP, not TSBP. 1 baking powder. What we got? Happy birthdays cooking tips when it comes to baking soda. Here we're gonna do it. Here we go.
A handy trick you can do is when you put it inside there, rotate it.
Oh God. Here we go. From the tip, we're gonna scrape it. Oh my God, this could burst out. Oh my God. Here we go. We're gonna do this like a baby. Like a little baby. Ah, we did it. 1/4 of a teaspoon? You need to put a 1/4 of that in this little guy? That's a little guy. Not enough? I don't know. Okay, I need to whisk those things together. Good thing we're already at 350 in the oven. It's good to just, start the oven going early. When you're like, we're gonna cook in 30 minutes, it's like, all right, start the oven, just do it. In another large mixing bowl, which we don't have, I'm gonna use in another large mixing bowl, combine the lemon juice. Split it in half. Oh, Mike. Pushing. Let's twist. Oh. So, lemon juice. Zesty. You guys, y'all. Of soy milk. I'm using soy milk. This is a non-dairy milk of choice. I personally go soy. Don't listen to people who say you can super overdo it or like soy will like feminize you. That's some weird stuff. People are weird. That's a good food thing. People say that. People actually say that on the internet and on the bodybuilding.com forums. That's where the real conspiracy is. They know what's going on. Non-dairy milk, let's sit for a second. Buttermilk, that's like saying cheese milk. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, MISSISSIPPI. One time I was in Portland and I did olive oil tasting with my friend Sam. Oh, pure vanilla extract. We all know this stuff. When we were kids, you would drink it out of the cupboard. I would. You do that? Shake the camera now. 1.5. Sugar. This is Truvia crap. I mean, it's not crap. It's whatever. And it tastes pretty good. Sometimes I put little stuff in my coffee, but I mostly drink it black because my dad was in the Air Force. Baby. Is that good enough? No, all right. Freaks me out because I feel like it's gonna jump in my face. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, get all of it. Well, here we go.
I don't need to use this.
No, don't use this? Okay, we're doing this method folding. Oh, it smells so good. Pour batter into baking dish. Lemon. We're gonna zest. Can I use a peeler?
No.
No? What do I do?
Go into the cabinet and get the grater, cheese grater.
We got it.
No, you're right.
This.
Yep.
Kitty cat hat. How much? Like, whoa, it's like unlocking the smell though. Very interesting. You learn new stuff. That's what this show is about. That's what this show is about. Learning new stuff. Oh my God, we're so close. Like that? Anyway, pour the batter into the baking dish. Here it is. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so delicious. Yeah, now we're doing it. Now we're really doing it. Kitty cat, you gonna eat some? Do cats eat this? I'm gonna say no. Do cats have like those food things, like dogs? You know, dogs like have those like poisonous foods to them. Do cats have that? Grapes? Cats can't eat grapes? Dude, I know grapes can like kill dogs, which is insane. I mean, if I eat too many grapes, I don't feel so good either, you know what I'm saying? All right, I think we're there. Anyway, ooh, it's gonna be good. Decorate the top and push thin slices of apple. So let's do that. Yes, Kit? Film Kit, film her. She deserves a moment. It's Kit Cam. Yes. We're so close to glory. There we go, 2 thin slices. There we go. Fine, okay. Transferring. Here we go. Oh my God. Put them in a cute little pattern. Push them in. 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 Fine. Just fit them in. And we're done. Let's go and clean off our hands a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna put it in the oven. Let's go into the oven. You know, we've done a lot of work here. Done a lot of work here. We cooked with love, we cooked with passion, we cooked with energy, we cooked with significant others, we cooked with cameras. And this is the moment where it goes into the oven and we put it at ridiculous heats so that it bakes and congeals together so that we can eat it with coffee in the morning. Oh, it's so hot. You can really feel the heat. I feel like the middle one's probably perfect. Should I go lower? I don't know. Let's stick it in the middle. Feel that heat just for one more second. We're gonna And then in 50 minutes, we're gonna see how nice it is.
Cleaning is very important to cooking. Cleaning is very important to cooking. Cleaning is a very important part of cooking. Doing the dishes is very important. Make sure.
Okay, we've cleaned up, so now let's check out the progress since we've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting about 30 minutes so far. Oh my gosh. I always think my sleeves are gonna like catch fire. Freaks me out. Let's look at that. Oh my God. Camera person Britt has suggested that we put tin foil over the top to preserve the golden brown. Is that a correct statement? What do you think that is? Baked goods in general. God, they're fucking hot. Sorry, curse words. I'll bleep it out for my mom. Okay, here we go. Should we do the remainder of 20 minutes? No, we're actually just gonna bring it back out. And what am I looking for here?
I'm gonna see if it's doughy. Wait, what's the consistency supposed to be like?
Okay, then we're calling it done. Here we go. Done. It was 40 to 50 minutes, and it's been about 30 minutes, but no, it's been a little more than that. We're done. We'll cut off a piece and we're gonna try it. That's right, everybody. It's taste test time. Got my little bowl right here. It's the first baked good I think I've made just solo like this. It's not bad. Maybe could have used more sugar, maybe. But I think it's really good. It'll be good with coffee in the morning when we eat this. There you go. That's the cooking show, and man, was it fun. I'll see you back in the spot where I sit and I play piano. Was that a great show, audience? Thank you. It is truly a blessing to be loved by so many when I don't have love for myself. Good night, everybody. Oh no, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I know I do important work. Please. It's good to bring it back down to earth. I think we've had fun today. We made some food. We talked a lot about food, talked about diets, and we made a beautiful Italian little apple cake. You know, in the original script, I was gonna talk about like the hunger strikes, like prison hunger strikes. I was gonna talk about famine, like the potato famine, and I was gonna talk about like world hunger campaigns that you see on TV. We didn't get there. We decided to stay a little lighter, which happens from time to time. It's good to just be maybe going a little light. Let me just talk about food in like a more general sense. But hey, someday we'll talk about hunger strikes, potato famines, and like world hunger ads, because those are important too. Let's give some happy birthday shout outs. My sister Melissa's birthday is tomorrow, and then my friend Melissa's birthday is on Saturday. So happy birthday, Melissa's. Thanks, Tom and Jillian. Stay tuned for prime time. And hey, keep on eating, get nice and fueled up. Red bean chips. And please go out and protest. You're gonna need food and energy to go protest. Enjoy the hell world. I'll see y'all next week. Good night.